Yeah, and like again, and I'm not saying that's what you were saying, Phil. I'm just saying that like for audiences who are like complaining, like, oh, they would never have done this previously. Well, there's no shit.
Ronan, don't mince your words. It's not the audience saying that. It's the fucking Snyder cult saying that.
And even like to that point, like that stuff, I'm like, this is the guy. And again, for better for worse, and we'll see what happens on the 11th of July. The guy kept saying for the longest time, Grant Morrison's All Star Superman. Grant Morrison All Star Superman. It's just like, I don't know what more anybody can want as of now of getting a new take of Superman and a start of a new universe. So,
damn.
Well,
I cannot get rid of this.
It's All-Star Superman, yes, but then it's also a little bit of Superman for all seasons too.
Yes,
because if he was just doing a straight up adaptation of All-Star Superman, that would, especially as like a first movie in a cinematic universe, that would not be a wise idea considering how that movie ends.
Right.
Or that rather how that story ends, I should say.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey.
Hello, Mike.
But we're gonna jump into start this rating. Eric,
I'm so fucking pumped for this.
Last week we did a last week and the week before we did a live action DCTV ranking that made Taj rage quit and cuss us out.
Oh, now we're doing animated. Oh, I'll definitely have more.
Yeah, most of these I actually seen.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
No, this week y'all not pissing me off. Let it be known now.
Do not mind the Tropicana ad. I cannot get rid of it.
What's wrong with your AdSense thing? What's going on? You don't got ad block?
You don't? Is this presentation mode? Do you have this on presentation mode?
No.
Click presentation mode.
Oh,
hey.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
See, look at you learning new stuff.
Yay. Okay.
All right. Tech support.
So first,
what
shout
exactly
out to Jake.
Is this?
Shout out to Jake for making this. It's just animated DC TV shows.
No, I didn't make the order. By the way, it randomized it. It
randomized it. But the first one is Kite Man. Hell yeah, never watched.
I haven't seen that.
Oh god damn it! I haven't seen this one. I've heard great things, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen
it. C.
Okay.
One person seen it. We'll let them
Hell yeah.
I mean, like 1 or 2 episodes, not enough to make a judgment call on the whole series. But
see, I finished the series. See,
it's good.
Yeah,
it's not horrible. It's just see.
I'll take it.
If only one person's seen it, we let them decide.
Yeah.
Okay. Legion of Superheroes. S, in my opinion, this show is goated. I'm sorry, I love this show.
I have vague memories of this show. It's good. I would probably
I'm not putting this in S tier. Hell no. Y'all about to trigger me.
Let's go down.
I said A.
I think it's a great show, but not S, yo. No.
A, it's a between A and S for me because 2 reasons. It's got Yuri Lowenthal in this. So Mike, I know
Yuri Lowenthal's in everything.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's played.
He's in damn near every video game.
No, he's not.
But Omega, he's played Superman. Come on.
Okay, so let's
go down. Like I'm going on IMDb.
Okay, let's go down the line. Let's go down. We'll and I'll just go last. I'll go last. So Jake, where you putting it?
This show's good. I didn't watch it religiously on repeat, but thought it was solid. I'll say B.
Superman shirt.
Wait, what, Jake?
He said,
yeah, I'm sorry. The fuckhead down there cut me off. I said B.
B, okay.
Okay, B, okay.
I put it in A.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
It's really good. You should watch it.
Okay. Fake fan in here. Jesus Christ.
Omega?
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Talaria?
Easy S.
Ooh, okay.
Felipe?
Look at Todd.
A. Going with A.
A, okay. Eric?
I'm putting it in A.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mike?
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Mikey?
I'm giving it a B.
Ooh.
To be fair. That's a fair. Like the fact that most people also don't remember it and some people do, but I'm not going to say compared to what else is on this list. We got to be fair here. It's not horrible. It's actually entertaining.
No, it's not.
It had its era, you know.
Yeah.
We're now in their 30s. But
y'all want a really hot take?
Oh boy.
I think the next movie that James Gunn's working on with Superman is Superman and the Legion of Superheroes.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad.
I'm
at
okay with that actually. I'm not mad.
That's
at
what
that
I think he's working on next.
Just don't use the Tomorrowverse movie as an influence.
No,
please, God, no,
God, no. There's a plethora of comic books to pull from before even going into that movie.
Oh yeah.
All right,
so where are we going with it?
I guess it's A. Most of us voted A. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
S.
S. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that made S tier. It
S.
deserves way more attention than what it gets.
S.
Wait, Eric might have something different to say.
S.
For Batman Beyond, bro.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro. Like it.
I still think about the romance with.
I'm gonna say S too.
With what was it, Ace or 10?
10, yeah.
Yeah, I still think about it, being like, man,
Yeah.
like I wish she would have fixed that, and that great moment in the alley where Mr. Wayne, have you ever had anything like this? He's like, let me tell you about a woman called Selena Kyle.
Selena Kyle, yep. That one episode too where
I
can't remember who the villain is. Might have been Spellbinder, might have been Shriek, can't remember, but the one where Bruce thinks he's going crazy, and at the very end he's like, the voice is calling me Bruce.
Shriek.
That's not what I call myself.
It's
yeah,
Shriek. Yeah.
He goes, what do you call yourself? Looks out. He goes, that's
all right, later, man.
Oh,
take care, man.
Yeah, I got to jump out. I got to do work. See you guys later. Take care.
Yeah.
I'm not long either. I got my D&D game in a bit.
All right. Well,
enjoy
your D&D game. That's for sure.
Oh, not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
I got like 30
glad
minutes.
I would also say that like the episode where Terry meets the de facto future Justice League is pretty spot on. Like, that shit's fucking top tier.
And Batman Beyond Return of the Joker is still one of the best animated DC movies.
That is a fact.
I got a hot take. I actually like Batman Beyond more than Batman the Animated Series, and I grew up on both.
Fair. I can see it.
That's
I can see
Yeah,
it.
fair.
Taj.
That intro.
Taj.
Huh? What's up? What's up? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is that the Oh
yeah.
Oh, this is
where did you get that? That
nice.
is so clean.
McFarlane, baby.
Yeah.
This show was so like what an uphill battle I had because you have to follow Taz, and now, man, oh,
the guy himself.
He did it so good, Joe.
And great new villains, like even the kid that wanted the girlfriend in high school, and how much that was like fucked up, and like,
this show is so fucking goated, man.
Yeah,
too damn good.
Yeah.
Batman fans who say this show doesn't count or it shouldn't matter.
Blasphemy.
Fuck.
They're not Batman.
Also, Manny, I agree.
I was glad as mediocre as this movie was. Like, I was glad we got to see him back in the animated Crisis movies for at least a little bit.
Oh, sure.
As mediocre as they were.
Yeah.
Also, the connection to the story of Ace.
Yeah, from Justice League. Yeah.
Every time.
Oh, we got a peon. Whoever that is.
This movie.
What is
thanks for contributing to the view count.
Right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Arrivederci.
You're getting his watch hours up.
Yeah, thanks. So next up, the Green Lantern show. Hot take. I have not seen it in its entirety. I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought you were about to say
I've seen part of it, but man,
I really haven't seen much of it.
It came out during the same time Young Justice season 1 or 2 was out.
I heard about this.
One and two.
Well, it was coming out at the same time as the movie too, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It was, from what I remember, it was fine, but
I'd say like C. I watched a good chunk of it, like the majority of it. I say
let's
like
go down
C.
the line. Lance.
Lance said he never seen it in its entirety.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in its entirety, but from what I've seen, it seems like
Not
a very
bad.
faithful adaptation. It's probably like an A for me.
Okay.
I'm
might
gonna
get bonus
sit
points.
down. I'm gonna sit down and watch this tomorrow in its entirety.
You should, because I started watching Batman Brave and the Bold, and I fucking love this shit.
Is this on Max?
I think
Should be.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna sit down and watch it in its
Not for
entirety
long.
tomorrow.
I got the Blu-ray.
Should be.
Yeah.
It should
Not
be
for
on
long.
Max.
Sadly, yeah.
What really?
Man. No, they take away Static Shock and mess, and I'm like, you know what? Anything's off the table.
On the
I
chopping
didn't
block.
see the crappy Green Lantern movie.
We
I
know
don't
why they
see
took
the
off Static
show.
Shock, but you know,
It's not on Max. I just looked.
Well,
Well, I'm
movies,
looking
God
at
damn it.
movies are different than television. The television deals and rights when it comes to producing and putting on streaming services. There's always deals in place, so it may not be there now, but it'll probably be back later because it is owned by the home company that produced the fucking TV show. So,
and also to be fair, like a lot of these animated films are not even in Max. Like, like a lot of them. Like, most of them was I think. You got like Justice League War and a few other ones, but like most of them of the
Superman
DC animated
Doomsday,
film.
yeah,
Right.
Prime and Hulu, yeah,
right. The Superman animated films, All Star Superman, whatever, Superman versus the Elite, like
it's one of the best ones. Damn it!
Like there's like some of those, like a long catalog of those are just gone, and they're not like you can find them on like you pay to to watch it, whatever, but not on the streaming service itself, which is unfortunate. But
it's a shame. It's definitely a shame.
From what I saw,
where are we putting it?
From what I saw this series, I thought it was fine.
B.
Animation was a little choppy at points, but solid storytelling. Yeah. I'll give it a B.
It's better than Kite Man. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'll say it. Yeah.
You can put it in C and B. It don't really matter to me.
I go B.
Okay, this one's gonna be controversial.
Mike.
Omega, Taladia.
Wait, it's about to be controversial.
I would say either B or C. That's fine for me. From what I remember, it was fine.
Is Jon Stewart in this show?
No.
No.
It's Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
And a Red Lantern.
And a Red Lantern.
Yeah. And Razor. Yeah.
We about to rank this next show. Please don't piss me off.
So
this is this is what got my kids like loving DC.
I'll just say real quick about Green Lantern. I watched the first half. I didn't finish all of season 1, but what I did see was great. So I'd probably put it somewhere in like B or A. But yeah,
well, it's in B. So
yeah, it was like teaching kids like taxes and everything, like on Cartoon Network and all that. So it was just like there was now during that time for all of us in the community, we're like, what the hell is this show and everything? We hate it. But over time, you're seeing younger audience getting grasped onto this. But even then, even though there's a show that we all grew up on and everything, but I felt this show had its audience, and I feel for me, I'm not going to be, even as a critic, I'm not going to bash a piece of content that invites someone into the DC lore. For all of us, for some of us, it was Justice League Unlimited. It was Teen Titans, the original, Static, whatever. For some people, it was the original Batman animated series, and some people it was Adam West. Whatever is your avenue, that is your avenue, and I think it's a testament to the fact that because of that piece of content, you're now open to this whole world. But I will not diminish the show, even though it was not for me. It has its moments, and it has its importance. Yeah.
And it's still ongoing.
Their movie was great.
They got a movie.
The movie was actually out. It was surprisingly good.
Yeah,
like got Nick Cage in that one.
Yeah, and it's one of these shows that's still going.
Yeah,
so are we? So I'd say.
Can we go down the line, please?
Yeah.
Yes,
sir, King Phil. I'm sorry. For me, I'd say, just to be fair, I say B or A. It's not terrible.
It's not.
Jake,
go B. Go B.
I didn't think this one was bad. Again, kind of like Mike, not for me, but like pretty much a lot of these down here, this did serve as a lot of younger people's entry point into this whole thing. And because of that, that's the beauty of this whole thing. There's so many different pieces of media that people can enter in at different phases in their life, different points in time. Everybody's going to have that thing that they hold on to. I'll give this one a B. It's not one of my favorites, but I can appreciate what it did.
Taj?
Man, get this. I hate this show. Put that shit.
I knew that was coming. Man. I knew that was coming.
Like, listen, I'm all here for kids getting into shows, but I'm just like, no, man, this show not good. Man. We ranking it for us. I ain't trying to say F them kids, but F them kids. It's about us.
Wait, maybe NTF couldn't hear.
I partially saw a tiny bit of it. Again, I was phasing out by the time it came out.
They pissing me off.
I'll probably go either B or C. Like it's good and it has an impact. Omega.
The animation wise, I want to give it a C, but the writing, I want to give it an A. So I guess they'll cancel it out and just go with the B. Look, the writing wise, it was funny. I did not want to like this show at all. Animation wise, this thing was like a C or a D.
Someone screenshot that.
Hey, Teen Titans.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mike.
Yay. Teen Titans.
Oh,
Go.
Jesus.
That's terrifying.
Sandwiches. P power.
Oh, that's Flash
God.
CGI right there. Oh, God.
Okay. Who's next?
Ronan?
Taladia.
Wait, no, Taladia. Okay.
I'm going A.
Oh, okay.
That's a choice.
Teen Titans. Go.
Phil.
Teen Titans. Go.
I'm gonna go with honestly, like, okay, my 5-year-old nephew can watch Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series. He has no fucking desire to watch Teen Titans Go. And that's the target audience for that damn show, too. So, I mean, I think it has clever moments. I think it's got some clever jokes, but overall, like, it's not the Teen Titans show I grew up with. So I'm kind of like stuck between a C and a D. I think it's, I just think it's a little too goofy, honestly.
Rational thinking.
I just... When they did Weird Al Yankovic's Dark Side, I was like, all right, this is...
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, right. And I also think that this show like kind of spawned a small wave of shows that were meant to be like it, like Thundercats Roar and a bunch of other shit. And I was just oh my God, this is just not good. Like, okay, way back when Adventure Time came out, it made cartoons stupider. And I feel like Teen Titans Go just kind of amplified that a little bit because I actually
that's the thing. Like when you actually watch Adventure Time and actually follow the overarching story, it's really fucking good. But the animation is ass though.
Yeah. Yes, that I will agree with. The animation is
it's like the
garbage.
Animations have terrible animation, but like if you actually listen to the storyline, it's like this is actually really fucking good.
That's subjective and debatable.
Yeah, because Marvel even had their own version of this show. Because what was it, like the
Marvel Superhero Squad? Marvel Superhero Squad.
Man, listen, why I had to stick in the theme song in my head, bro? Man, that's funny.
Well, yeah, I'm
the day.
I'm kind of leaning towards C. Yeah, I guess I'm sticking with C. Like, I get it. I get the appeal. I just don't think it's like horsey appeal. If that makes any sense.
All right.
You're welcome, Taj.
I appreciate it, Phil. You feel me?
So okay, so we're just gonna say C to be fair.
All right.
That's fair.
That's
Taj,
fair.
Taj the whole time was like this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We care.
Right. That's right.
We don't care.
Okay, so next up is Crypto the Super Dog. For me, this was my this was my childhood.
Did we skip one?
What?
No, I think we're
No, we didn't skip. We haven't skipped it. We haven't skipped
Okay,
it.
my bad.
So I'm gonna put Crypto in A. I loved Crypto. I just didn't like how they put him with like some random. Maybe it was a thing with not being able to use Superman or something back then. But like, I thought the show was cool. They had Ace in it. Wasn't Streaky in it?
Yeah, Streaky was in it.
Yeah. So yeah, like this show was always good to me as a kid. So I'm put Crypto in A.
I enjoyed it. It was I have vague memories of it, but I knew, like, again, it was years ago. But I like the Ace being part of the show is my favorite part about it. But yeah, I also now, to be fair, I wish now there's different. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe this is a different breed than Westa One and James Gunn. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I just remember Crypto being just a different, different breed dog, whatever. But yeah, I don't have no preference, but this show is good at its time.
So yeah, I mean, this follows the more traditional look of Crypto looking like a Labrador as opposed to the type of dog Ozu is.
Weird terrier thing that's there.
Right, exactly. No, we're going down the line. Go on, Jake.
So this wasn't a show I watched a lot. I think I only saw it through one time. Because of like Mike said, Ace being in there was a big highlight. And I can't even remember the name of the kid that was there because they weren't using Superman. I can't remember the fucking owner's name, but thought the super animals themselves that were in that show, or the animal heroes, whatever you want to call it, they had a fun dynamic. But again, my memories in this one are kind of vague. I'll say it's B though, because I think I only watched it through once, maybe twice, but it was solid for what it was.
Okay.
Taj Al Ghul.
Oh, I'll put it in B. I enjoyed the hell out this show as a kid. I loved it.
Never saw it.
Damn.
I was a bit too old for this show when it came out. It just wasn't for me. I didn't think it was a bad show. It just wasn't for me. I say it was either a solid B.
Sometimes I forget how old Omega actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be an asshole. Sometimes I genuinely forget because he looks just
right.
like us. He's fucking young and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all don't see these grays coming in.
It's a black thing. It's a black thing.
Taladia?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a B.
Okay. So was that more B's than A? Phil, you gave it a.
I didn't give anything honestly.
Okay.
The reason being is because I haven't really seen too much of it. I only ever remember watching like a handful of episodes, and even then, I know distinctly I remember watching an episode with Ace in it, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but I don't have like a large frame of reference, so I haven't seen it. But I'm outvoted either way. So whatever you guys want to put it in whatever you want.
I say we got more B's than anything.
Yeah, just put it in
Which
B.
is not a bad rating.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Superhero girls. I'm not. Hey, judge your mama. Don't judge me. I like this show. This show is freaking hilarious to me, and it dives into a lot of DC lore. So I'm gonna put it in B. But I have 4 little girls. Okay, I'm forced to watch some of this stuff.
We just said
I got
anyone here.
I thought I put it in B.
Of anyone here, your opinion on the matter is the most valid of all of ours.
I was about to say,
I was about to say,
yeah.
you got daughters, so
Yeah.
Like I've watched this show religiously, and honestly, it had me locked in. Like I was locked in a few times. It's well written. It's very well written.
Mike, are you all right?
I never seen it, so y'all got this one on.
Same, never seen it. Although I think it has Jessica Cruz in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
With your nose hair.
So I haven't seen this myself. My 10-year-old niece loves it. And
I thought it was gonna say sister.
she's not that little, but kind of like Lance said, if it dives into bits of DC lore, that's something I can always appreciate, where they explore kind of unexplored corners. But I haven't seen too much of it myself to give it a rating, so I'll just go haven't seen.
Omega?
Oh, Omega.
This is the first I even heard of the show. Never seen
Like,
it.
I'm too old for this shit.
Lottie?
I'm gonna give it a C.
Okay. Phil?
I haven't seen it.
Mikey?
Staring into your soul.
Let's move on.
All right.
Wow. Glowing recommendation.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in B.
Okay.
That's fair.
Batman. This show was short-lived.
Beware
the Batman was short-lived.
Yeah.
Short-lived. Also,
Yeah.
odd animation.
That's the only time you saw what's the girl, the villain that popped in the Penguin in episode
Magpie.
Magpie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not the only time
Really?
you've seen her. Magpie was in Batwoman.
She was in Gotham too.
Animation, I think he meant.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think animation. Yeah.
Yeah.
She might have been in Young Justice.
I
She
think
might
so.
have been. She might. I don't recall, but she might. Oh, you know what? I think she might have been in the Young Justice comic, but I don't know about the show proper.
I
She might
do
have
know
been
in
that
Batman,
girl
Superman,
show.
Public Enemies, she's dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes,
She could have very well popped up in that superhero girl show too.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna give Beware the Bat. I'm gonna give it. It didn't have any lasting effect on me. I'm gonna give it a C.
Okay. Jake Sully.
you definitely weren't wrong when you said odd animation. It was one of those ones around that time that tried something different with its animation style. I can appreciate that they tried something different. Visually, I don't know if it worked for
No.
me. Story, I thought it was interesting for what it was. I would have liked to see it go further. I'll give it a C though, but we didn't really get to see much of it.
Big head, little heads, big upper bodies, and tiny torso.
Yeah,
Wasn't his partner Katana in this movie?
Yes.
in that show, yeah.
So
Katana
weird.
was in that
Show, not movie. Show. So weird. Tosh.
I ain't never see it.
Oh, Ronan.
Same.
I saw the commercial. I saw the animation. I was like, I'm not watching this shit.
I thought it was a movie. Yeah.
No, it's a TV show.
Yep.
This shit look ass. I was like, I'm not touching it.
Well, it only lasted one season, so
Yeah, it was only 13 episodes.
That just proves my fucking point. Then.
I heard of it, never seen it.
Taladia.
I've only seen a couple of episodes, so kind of had to put it in a C.
Phil.
this is by and far one of the most hit-miss Batman TV shows I have ever watched as far as animated Batman shows go. It has good things in it, but I do think that there are a lot of creative liberties taken with a lot of different Batman characters that I just wasn't really a fan of, especially with like Mr. Professor Pig and his little henchman. I was like, I get it. I get what you're doing. I get why you took such a creative change with this character, but at the same time, I'm just like, I've literally seen the comic book this character popped up in, and it is a fucking far cry from that. So, I think for me, I'm probably going to be with everyone else. It's a C. Like, there was a lot of potential there, but there was also a lot of wasted opportunity. I will say, though, that the League of Assassins and inclusion of Slade Wilson in this was actually a really nice refreshment.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, well, okay. They had Kurtwood Smith as Jim Gordon, so that was pretty cool. But other than that, the voice cast wasn't even anything to get, kind of happy about. That's about it for me. Probably C.
I forgot they did the whole Slade League of
Mike?
Assassins thing.
Yeah.
Is he there?
So,
No,
No,
Mike.
Oh, he said he'd be right back. So,
oh well, then we're just gonna throw it in C.
Yeah,
Justice League.
yes, just put it up there.
Let's just
Here.
let's group both that and Unlimited together.
I mean, but they're kind of different shows too. Like I get
Yeah.
it, but I don't know.
But let me say this: that like, thank God I discovered this show because I didn't just think DC was just Batman. Like now it opened my mind to like, I love Hawkgirl. I love again I know Metamorpho because of this show. Like The Question and Black Canary. It's my favorite romance. Like what the fuck? No, I'm Black Canary.
Huntress.
Huntress.
Black Canary's
I was about to
Green
say,
Arrow.
when that happened.
Black Canary's Green Arrow.
Yeah, Double Date, written by Gail Simone, which
Yep.
is one of my
That
favorite
episode was
films.
amazing.
yeah,
I
I'm kind of with Ron on this. I wouldn't know who Green Arrow was if not for this TV show.
Pretty sure that's where I got introduced to him as well.
Same.
And again, just League Unlimited, like it took you away from the All Stars and made all the backups the All Stars. Like
Yeah.
just
Like,
and the
Red
music.
Tornado especially gave him a lot of depth.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? Bawana guy. The one
Wanna
that can, like,
Beast.
there you
Wanna
go.
Beast. Yeah.
I remember when I read Animal Man, I was like, oh shit, it's the Justice League Unlimited dude. I was just like,
Yeah. And then Legends of Tomorrow, fuck that character 10 ways over.
and dude,
Yeah.
the romance or potential romance between Diana and Bruce, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, the Justice Lords episode is one of the best two-parters they've ever
Oh,
done.
it's so good.
Oh God!
Yeah.
That was so good.
When Bruce is driving down the street with the other alternate Batman, and he just they fight in the cave, and then Batman just gives in. He's like, "You win," and then they're driving down the road, and they see an old man just get handcuffed for fucking like getting loud at a restaurant, and then Batman just looks over at Justice Lord Batman and goes,
Yes.
"Yeah, they'd be proud, wouldn't they?" And he goes, "Who? Mom and Dad."
Yeah.
Yeah, like is
Ooh,
this your
that-
kind of
yeah.
justice?
I'll say
you know
this.
what? I'm watching this tomorrow too. Thanks a lot,
Dude.
guys.
And
I have a lot to watch.
The Thanagarian Wars and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh
dude,
my
that
God.
is my novella moment
So
right there.
good.
When I saw what Hawkgirl did, I was like, how dare you do this shit to us?
That
This
pissed
show,
me off as a kid,
um,
bro. So mad.
DC
watching,
podcast brought it up. They're like, I still have interpretation of that. I'm like, I get it.
I think it's the penultimate season finale for this one where you have that sequence where Flash just runs around the world completely after what happens with Luthor. And that sequence really made me in awe of what you could do with speedster powers, and especially a character like Wally. You have this really likable, cheery guy with this power of a god, that was just a really fun complex. That's one of the things that made me fall in love with the Flash as a character and the whole wider universe, because they showed you that it was more than just Batman and Superman. They showed you the whole world.
Yeah,
dude, the Solomon Grundy episode.
Oh yeah, with Fate and Hawk Girl. Yeah,
the one with the Justice. I forgot the
episode though.
Yeah, dude, the one with the team with John, how he feels bad that they gave their lives for them. They're stuck in this one place with this deformed dude.
Yeah, and when they had like their own version of a comic book Justice League, the Justice Guild.
That's the one I was.
It was really fun. All right,
gosh,
we're gonna stay on this too long if we don't.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Next week we're gonna just glaze Justice League and Justice League Unlimited for a little bit. Like we got to.
Yeah.
So Vixen, I didn't hate it.
Never saw it.
I liked it. I liked it for what it was. I enjoyed it, and I kind of wish they would have done more with not only that, like more of them. Yeah, because that CW Seed animated stuff. That specifically Vixen, it was fun. Like I wish they would have done more with it.
It's better than the follow-up.
I will put it in. Me personally, I'll put it in B because they should have done more.
Yeah. These episodes are so short. It's like they're all 5 minutes. There's only 6 of them, so.
But they were so good though. Like
you don't really get a lot of time.
The animation was great. I love the way that they brought the live action characters to in animation.
Yeah, that was
fun.
It was
so good.
That was fun.
Oh, gee,
I
wonder where James Gunn got the idea from.
Also, I'll say this: not but the character Vixen in Justice League. That was an awakening.
Oh God,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was an awakening.
Oh yeah.
Man, she had young Taj looking a certain way, man.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely had Jon Stewart looking some kind of way. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
He was stuck between two baddies, man.
Hawk Girl and Vixen, like my dude, my man.
Everyone thinks
the elevator with the dress on.
Judas Priest.
Everyone thinks Batman gets ass in the DCU. I forward you to Jon Stewart of the DCAU. Homeboy probably gets more ass than Batman.
I mean, Oliver Queen pulled Black Canary. Enough said.
That's true.
That's one woman.
Yeah,
that's
one
woman.
But the way Bruce Timm designed that was
he knew what he was doing.
She was bad.
But Justice League action. What are we doing with Justice League action? I thought it was cool.
Down the line.
I thought it was cool for what it was, but
I never saw it, so
I've seen it. So I give it a B.
B, Taladia? Okay.
Yeah.
Phil?
I liked what I saw. I think it serves as a fun spiritual successor to Justice League and Unlimited, but I don't think it quite reaches that same height. So I would probably get it like a very high B, being nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Jake, did you say anything?
No, I didn't.
Okay, go for it.
Probably go with B on this one as well. It tries to capture that same sort of dynamic that we got from the Trinity in those Timverse cartoons. It doesn't fully succeed, but I do like what it's going for. They did get Conroy back, so love that. He was
and Daly or Newburn. They got one of them back.
I think it was Newburn. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know if they got Susan back, but
I don't remember.
But solid for what it was. I'd probably give it a B. I didn't rewatch it a whole lot, but Plastic Man was fun in the cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say B.
Okay, so B it is. Okay, down the line.
I can't wait for this one.
Down the line, Creature Commandos. I personally liked it. I like Creature Commandos. So I'll give it an A.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say S tier because Phil's gonna jump through the phone and whoop my ass.
Well, I'm gonna jump to the phone too, goddamn it, because the hell no.
Okay, Jake.
So I like this for what it was. I like how through every episode you saw the main story unfolding, and then the B plot was kind of the origin for every character. I like that style that they took, doing all sorts of world building at the same time, showing you places like Star City, Bloodhaven, and numerous others. Just kind of introducing more characters, showing it's a lived-in world beyond just the core, monsters that we're following. I really liked it. The one thing that I still don't think worked for me, I might need to rewatch it, but the villain Alana Rostovich, I didn't get a lot from in this series. I feel like the stuff around her, you didn't really get a sense of why she was doing what she was doing. So it's like you never really felt, oh, why do we really need to stop her? And you did. It kind of just felt like a generic villain, like your generic villain of the week. So I didn't really feel a lot with that character. But the Phosphorus episode was a big standout for me. The Nina Mazursky episode, the end, that one really hit home in a lot of areas and showed you how fucked the justice system can be sometimes. So they really hit a lot of areas close to home. So I'll give it an A, but because of all that stuff with the villain, that's why it's not going an S.
Taj?
I put it in B. I enjoyed it, but like, yeah, that's probably it for me. Like, the Weasel episode was my favorite episode.
Oh yeah,
that shit was so fucking sad, bro.
Yeah.
So this is the hot take where I think people are gonna go after me, but yeah, I think it's S tier. I really fucking love this show, and like
Ronan, have you checked your temperature lately?
I'm in Arizona. I am in Arizona, so it might be the weather. But like,
Thanks, Maddie.
It's dude. Like this, it was such a blast. Not just as a YouTuber who watches stuff, but I was just like, man, I'm learning so much more stuff about the DC that I didn't know beforehand. And there was stuff that I was picking up. I was like, oh, I know what that means. I know what this means. And new characters with a cast that is, you could steal and just run to the bank with this amazing cast. And it was one of the best things I got to do as a YouTuber, and killer intro song, hell of a soundtrack, and it was heartbreaking and funny. I mean, the fucking sex scene between Flag and the princess, it's just like, give him a minute, it's just kind of going out like, no, not yet. And there was so much. I could say that probably the Weasel episode might be the GI robot probably is my favorite episode. The Weasel one is probably the most tragic one along with Nina's, but I can talk about it for days. But
Omega.
I haven't actually seen the whole thing. I know. I have seen a few really good clips, especially with the ones with GI Robot. From what I've seen, it looks really good. So, but I honestly can't give a full opinion on it. So I would say like a soft A.
Okay.
For me, I've watched the whole series, and it's it's a A. I'd say a low A. That's what I'd say.
Okay. Phil?
You might want to pull me up full screen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this was seismic. This was a seismic event.
I'm with Ronan. This is an S tier. This is hands down the best thing James Gunn has ever done. Hardly any notes. Wasn't a fan of the whole Dr. Frankenstein and the bride thing. That's literally my only qualm. Great music, great animation, great cameos, pretty solid storytelling all the way through. Hands down, this is my favorite thing James Gunn has ever done. S.
Never thought I'd see the day you gave an S.
Trust me, Lance.
Never thought I'd see the day you gave a James Gunn project an S tier.
Lance, he messaged me like he was like, I'm into it, and I was like, get the fuck out. I was like, who are you? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm into it. Yep.
What timeline are we in right now?
He's doing the Death Note thing again.
Mike's like, I don't know how that's making me feel.
How you spell your name again?
Mike is like, you just made the list.
2 L's. 2 L's, Mike. 2 L's.
Like,
Big L's.
I haven't added an extra
made
tick
the
to your name.
list.
It's like I haven't added an extra tick next to your name.
What timeline are we? Okay, you know what? Just for him, I'm putting an S for Phil. I was not expecting.
You have lost your fucking mind, Lance. No. Two people said S. Piss me off right now, bro. No.
No, Josh Crash out. Here we go.
Let
Mike, what's yours?
I gave it A. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I love the show.
I figured it was gonna be an
I'm having heart palpitations from Phil's review.
But say the best thing that James has done, I think, is disrespectful to in terms of what he has done.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
dude.
That's what I'm saying. To say the best thing he ever done. No.
And fucking brutal.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I stand by
That's
that. This is hands down the best thing he's ever fucking written.
This show had one of the best reactions I've had in my channel, and funny enough, Mike's in both of them. It's the Acolyte reaction and this one. It had this episode and the one with Phosphorus. Like it was it was a holy shit.
Yeah, the Phosphorus one's fun. Like it's tragic too. Like, but then again, you know, I'm a Batman fan, and that episode is pretty Batman centric, all things considered. But the Weasel episode is god damn, that one hit pretty hard.
Making Phosphorus do what he does, putting him through his family's blood. God damn, that hit hard.
Selfish name drop, but Sam Liu, the director of half of this series, he saw our videos and interactions, and he was just like, "I like that y'all digging the show. Well done." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
I came very close to interviewing James Gunn and Dean Morey for this show too, or Dean Laurie.
Yeah, that was during the fire when it happened.
Yeah, the fires kind of fucked that up. But
I could see Phil now if he interviewed James Gunn now.
Well, you know what? I like this.
Man.
Listen, look, I would keep it professional. I'd keep it strictly to the content we're talking about. I wouldn't talk about Superman or any of that other bullshit.
Is that Teen Titans next?
Yes, it's Teen Titans.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Better put it where it should be.
Hey, that's easy. That's S. I'm gonna put this where it goes already.
Yeah, there's no even. Oh wow.
Yeah,
there's no debate here.
No,
there's no debate.
Amazing.
That
No debate.
haunted episode with Robin. Oh my god, that is still one of the best Dctv episodes I've ever seen.
There is not a bad season of this show.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not at all.
They
The
need
Terror
to-
arc. The Terror arc.
Oh god,
Tokyo.
so good.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tara, bro. I hate her.
When Beast Boy was losing control of his powers, Greg Cripes, you will always be Beast Boy. In anything that I read, anything that I see, I hear your voice as Beast Boy. Like you will always be.
I heard friends of mine who are into Teen Titans that like because of that show they got into Raven, and that's why they got into emo girls. That like
Yeah,
That's right.
that and then like on the
You
Marvel
have to
side,
understand.
you had Rogue as an emo on the Marvel side at that time.
But like that show itself, on paper, did everything that we will criticize today of reinventing the actual brand and stuff based off the comics, because you actually made all of these characters freaking memes. You had, Robin being the too cool guy. You had Cyborg being the muscle of the group, but at the same time, like he still is the big brother of the entire group. Raven is emo, but yet had a traumatic past. But Starfire being the very invitational, like, oh hey, oh happy, jolly, girl, but yet it's her naiveness is also just come from her, for her past and where she come from and stuff.
Right.
And again, Beast Boy is trying to be, kind of glue of like, that kind of molds everything together, even though like he has interactions with
He has his issues too.
And stuff, but he has his own issues, especially you get to Terra and all that stuff. And I hope, even though they had it on paper, they had it in the Titans show, but it didn't deliver in terms of execution. I hope they do in the movie that they use this show archetype as the foundation. I'm not trying to say make a cartoon into a movie. No, they already have a movie for Teen Titans. Go to Tokyo. They already have that.
That's true.
I just want this to be foundation for young adults now more than ever. Than we talk about mental health and fish out of water and all that stuff and being weird and all that stuff.
And how that relationships can break down at a moment's notice. Oh yeah. Listen, you don't get this show without the great late George Perez or Marv Wolfman. This show is predicated on their whole fucking run of Teen Titans, new Teen Titans.
The books were rivaling X-Men in the 80s. That's how
they
were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they
Those
made
were the
these
two big
characters-
books.
They made these characters, made Nightwing's identity, made Slade. They were responsible for so much of what came from this.
God, I love Deathstroke the Terminator. I have that whole fucking Marv Wolfman graphic novel on my fucking shelf. It's so great.
They were cooking with gas back then.
Minus the whole Terra Slade thing. That's the thing we don't talk about.
No,
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, a lot of that was kind of creepy, but
we don't do that here.
Kinda? It is creepy.
It's very creepy. It's not
It
kind
is
of.
very not okay.
I mean, very light about it.
Okay, so I think next week we're just gonna glaze this whole era of DCTV. I think we're
Sure.
yeah, especially this whole S tier line. But I want to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going. I want to keep going. I want to keep going because we can stay on that all night. I want to keep going.
Yes.
My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, okay. Down the line.
Me personally, I love it. I love the anime inspirations in it. I'm putting it. I'm not gonna say S tier because we still need more.
No.
I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A.
I can't even say A.
I'm
I think it's good. I think it's good. I put it
We're
in B.
going down the line, Taj. It's Jake's turn.
I'm black. I go first.
That's true. That's
Yeah, the
true.
racists can go last.
Okay.
fuck you down there. Anyway,
I'm sorry, Taj. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
You was talking. I just jumped in. That's why I was like, but go ahead, Jake.
kind of in the same boat as you, Lance. I love the storytelling. The anime aspired visuals I thought were pretty cool. It's hard to judge the show in its entirety because we haven't seen it in its entirety, but especially that first season, the dynamics between Clark, Lois, and Jimmy I thought were really cool, and Lois I thought was really strong as a character in this series, and they didn't do the whole what's often been called as a feminine trope with this series where they want to like overemphasize the importance of the female character. No, Lois was just a very strong character here, and throughout this series they introduce other bits of not only the Superman lore but the DC world side of things, and we're going to see presumably more of that world with the whole My Adventures of Green Lantern thing coming. And
I'm so hyped for that.
Well, yeah, love what we've seen. There's certain things here and there that I'm not fully sold on, but for the time being, I'll give it an A.
You just don't like Jimmy Olsen because he's black.
No, I would put it in
Dude,
B.
that would have stopped me watching Supergirl if that was my problem.
There you go. I would put it in
Y'all
B.
funny.
I don't like everything they did with Supergirl in the second season. I was kind of like, So yeah.
Haven't seen it sadly, but you guys been like singing the praise out of it, so I'll go with what
It's
you guys
good.
say.
It's good.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
Mike's just down there shaking his head.
Omega.
Haven't really seen much of it, just a few clips here and there.
Okay.
Mike is so disappointed.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, but I believe this is an S tier show.
Ooh.
I don't hate you for saying that. No.
It's too early.
No, but I'm just saying. Mike is not
You're
happy
back.
with that.
Yo, they about to drop some new Jordans.
Phil?
I'm gonna go with A. I really, really, really enjoy this show. It might be higher had we seen season 3, but that is yet to be
200. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, like I'm a huge anime guy. That's kind of where I fall from it. I do like a lot of the anime influences. I understand they may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed it. I like the dynamic, weirdly enough, between this version of Clark and Jimmy Olsen. I actually like that they're best friends. He knows that Clark is Superman. I do like the building of the relationship between him and Lois Lane. I like how they all kind of start out as like fledgling reporters, then kind of they grow into their own by the end of season 2. I really love the Kara Supergirl stuff and Brainiac. And I love that Brainiac was voiced by Michael Emerson. That means he has now voiced 2 of the biggest bads in DC animation.
Yep.
He voiced the Joker in Dark Knight Returns, and now he's voiced Brainiac in this.
Yep.
So overall, like I really, really like this show, and I can't wait to see what My Adventures with Green Lantern does.
Who's a villain in Arrow too?
We don't
One
talk
Mike.
about that.
Talk
Yeah,
to
we
us.
talked about that.
Y'all better put this show, respect this show, man. I mean, seriously, I'm not gonna say it's S tier because again, I think that's still, that's the only thing I will agree about being too early because I think we have seen everything on the S tier. We've seen all of it from start to end, all of its fullest, So I think to have that being S tier, but A tier, taking creative liberations with Superman adding the anime influences, but also on paper, the fact that you added diverse characters or versions of Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen, and to the fact that you still kind of made it almost like a Smallville-esque type of story, but not like a carbon copy of people seeing in the early stages of before they hit their prime. I think Jack Quaid is an amazing voice for this version of Superman, because again is that fact that not only his design, but the fact that he is soft spoken, and then Lois is the firecracker that she is and everything. I think animation, perfect balance. Season 2, my only gripe, I did not like the design of Brainiac. Aside from that, I thought the entire arc for Kara and everything like that, I thought it was perfect. And I hope, even though in the movies they're gonna have it's based on Woman of Tomorrow and everything like that, but like that was a very different version of Kara that hopefully we get to the part like, listen, on paper saying having Kara being the angry one, that makes more sense. Like that makes more sense, her being the angry one. But also now Clark, when he's coming, that even that final episode of season 2, of him hugging Kara, that was very powerful. So it just like I felt, and then even then like him Kara and Clark defeating Brainiac together. And that whole entire freaking fight was off the freaking chain, man. Come on, in space and right near the sun and everything. But yeah, and my adventures with Green Lantern, this hopefully will open areas for others, properties to come in. I don't know. My adventures with Wonder Woman, I don't know. With Cassie, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, or Donna Troy. Who knows?
Dude, Kara having the edge makes so much sense, because you would think that someone who saw their entire planet disintegrate would have that kind of edge.
Yeah. But we got to mention the Council of Lois Lane. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
The one version of Jimmy being a female, and he was genuinely excited to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
But hey.
Wait, half of us said A, and you were looking disappointed the entire time. What's that about?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more, and then that's gonna be the part 1, because it's 7:13 here, and I know Taj got to go eat dinner and all that other good stuff.
So first person you bring up every time he want to end early, I'm the first person he bring up. Other people have responsibilities. Jake probably got to go mess with some black people. Ronan got to do some stuff. Omega got a D&D. Like, what the hell are we doing?
I gotta try not to get.
Well, my game got pushed back, so I still got like 15 minutes.
What does Phil have to do?
Playing video games.
Crank probably.
Yeah, I mean, do we
controller? He about to play some games. I don't know. We got stuff to do.
I mean, do we have time? I mean, do we have like?
Yeah, well, I do.
This will be a good one to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can end on this one. That's fine.
Okay,
maybe.
Okay, so
yes.
I mean, come on.
It's kind of easy, bro. Like,
yeah, that's easy. Okay, yeah, S. And we're gonna start glazing this one. This is a good one to end on.
It's kind of hard not to put in S, because you don't get any of this shit without this show.
You don't get Kevin Conroy as Batman without this show.
No, it's because of this show is how I discovered Bruce Timm and end up buying one of his art books. I'm covering
I so envy you, Omega. Man, that book. I should have gotten it when I saw it at the record store. Man.
Yeah, because of that, I discovered Bruce Timm and his works and everything. So I was like, this show is absolute S tier, double S tier.
I know I already told you guys, but like as a kid growing up, whenever a Joker episode would like appear, I was like, oh shit, that was the episode to watch. And I always looked at the credits. Who voices the Joker?
Mark Hamill.
And always said Mark Hamill, and I was as a kid, I was in denial because I'm like, Luke. I was like, nah, that's probably somebody else named Mark Hamill. And then I remember middle school, I found a video on YouTube of him doing the laugh, and I was like,
oh yeah, he has that voice like that. Yeah, Mark Hamill's a good voice actor. Actually, it's like I'm gonna say it. He played my favorite Joker.
Yep,
animated series is my favorite Joker of all time.
Oh, thank you, Omega. I really appreciate it.
Not bad,
dude. Christmas with the Joker is watch during the holidays.
Like hot take. It's always gonna be Jared Leto for me. Okay.
Get the fuck out.
Just leave. How do I ban someone from
the whole?
No, like this.
I said, dog, what was that laugh? Like you sound like you're.
I can
he's trying to push something out.
No, this is
I
one
know,
of those
right?
animated adaptations that there are a lot of people that see this as being kind of just the definitive version of these characters, even surpassing the comics. Like this and X-Men 90s fall into that category. Some people can argue Spider-Man, maybe. But this is just, it defined a lot of things that we know in DC because a lot of writers and people involved from this work for DC Comics now. And they've been in this industry for so long. So,
Yeah.
got to give it that.
Also, I think that the show spawned off probably the two. I mean, it's debatable, but like two of the best Batman movies come from this era. You know, Mask of the Phantasm and Return of the Joker, and it's just like like it all links back to this. And
what? No love. Absolutely no love for Sub-Zero, Mystery of the Batwoman.
Sub-Zero.
No, I love that movie as well. I prefer the first two over that one.
I'm serious, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No love for Mystery of the Batwoman. What the hell is wrong with you?
That's about the only thing Batwoman was cool in.
To me, when I think of Mr. Freeze, I think of the Heart of Ice episodes. I don't think of the movie.
Woo!
You didn't trigger it, Lance. Look at him.
You will put some respect on Javicia Leslie's name. All right.
Ryan Wilder wasn't a character yet, Lance. I'm talking
I don't
about
care.
campaign.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. That's fine.
Lance is ticked.
Okay, but I think that's a good one to end on. We will pick up next week. But seeing that I doubt any huge news is going to come out before then, let's plan for next week to just glaze this entire like first level. Like I want to talk about these shows that were our childhoods. Like we can spend a few minutes on that and then finish the tier ranking and then spend more minutes talking about that. Like
there's probably going to be two more that go up there.
I think Cape Crusader is going to have a big convo for a lot of people. I think because that also is one that people forget come out, but it's like
you said two more.
Yeah, I think there's probably two more that are going to go up there. Yeah,
I only got one.
So I say two because I lump Batman Animated Series and New Batman Adventures together.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, but
I am talking about singular. I was like, ain't no other show up here. ST except one.
I'm